Good afternoon. Good afternoon and welcome to the 26th commencement ceremony in honor of 2017 graduating class of Sioux Falls Roosevelt High School. I'm Tim Hazlett, the principal of Roosevelt, and it's my pleasure to welcome all of you, friends and family, to join us today to acknowledge these special people standing in front of us right now. I'd like to thank the band under the direction of Mike Hench and the orchestra under the direction of Miss Matthews for the music they provided, and when we hear the choir, to Miss Holcomb and Mr. Perezzo for their music. Thanks for sharing your talents and gifts with us today. As we begin the ceremony to honor the hard work and accomplishments of our students, I'd like to provide a brief reminder of a few protocol things so that we can make this go as well as it should. In order for each family member to hear their student's name be called, please refrain from the use of noise-making devices as the graduates are introduced. If you choose to come forward, stand by the stairs on either side to take pictures if you want to, and then exit right away so that someone else could take a picture if that's something you'd like to do. And otherwise, enjoy these amazing kids and some of the people that you're going to hear speak today. Thanks for your cooperation with this. At this time, I'd like to acknowledge some guests that we have with us today. School Board President Todd Tolke, School Board members Carly Ryder and Kent Alberty, as well as Superintendent Dr. Brian Maher. Please welcome Dr. Maher to the stage to deliver this year's message. Thank you.
Congratulations to the class of 2017. You're here today with your friends and family looking on, not to mark the end of your high school career, but to celebrate the beginning of the rest of your life. You've spent plenty of time over the last 13 years preparing for your future. Now, your future is here. It's your time to shine. Throughout your educational experience, you have no doubt logged thousands of hours reading, probably asked your math teacher, when am I ever going to use this stuff? More times than any of us can count, and maybe even pulled a practical joke on a classmate or on a teacher somewhere along the way. And now, your K through 12 journey has led you here to the Sioux Falls Arena. For decades, this arena served as the premier venue for high school, college, and even some semi-professional sports. So I thought it might be fitting to take a page from the playbook of one of the most highly regarded and often called the wisest college basketball coach in America, John Wooden. Mr. Wooden was head coach at UCLA and won 10 NCAA national championships in 12 years, 7 of those in a row. Wooden was also the very first person inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame, both as a player and as a coach. Wooden was very big on leadership and development of his players, more than just as players, but as people. His most well-known quotes transcend beyond advice for athletes, but are instead lessons for us all to learn. Here are 5 of my favorite quotes. Number 1, you cannot live a perfect day without doing something for someone who will never be able to repay you. Number 2, success comes from knowing that you did your best to become the best that you are capable of becoming. Number 3, success is never final, failure is never fatal, it's courage that counts. Number 4, it's the little details that are vital. Little things make big things happen. And number 5, don't give up on your dreams, or your dreams will give up on you. Let me say that again. Don't give up on your dreams, or your dreams will give up on you. Right here, right now, June 4th, 2017, your future begins. Make big things happen. Help those who can't repay you. Always do your best. Congratulations to the class of 2017. for all you have accomplished to this point and for all you will accomplish in the future. Good luck and congratulations.
Our most esteemed administrators and teachers, dear parents, beloved friends, ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant afternoon to you. Sitting before you is a truly exceptional and unique class, and I, Jessica Wynn, am so honored to be this year's senior class president. It is an immensely great privilege for me to be standing here in front of you to express the exhilarating sense of euphoria that we feel in our hearts today. They say high school is so short that you only remember the first and will forget the rest. But I believe that these 4 years have been an excursion filled with memories that we will take along with us forever. It has been an honor to be a part of their journey and one which has been suffused with unforgettable memories. Allow me to introduce two remarkable students that fully embodies the Rough Rider motto, "We are Roosevelt, we are one," through all of their accomplishments and service to our school and community. Our first speaker, Christopher Ersfeld, has taken up many leadership roles throughout high school. He was the marching band's drum major, the president of National Honor Society, was highly involved in DECA, and also he was our homecoming king. Please welcome him to the stage with me, Christopher Ersfeld.
Approximately 4,671 days ago, we all began our first day of kindergarten. For 13 years, I've been getting up early, and for a substantial portion of those 13 years, I've started each morning feeling tired. I don't feel tired today, partially because I slept until 10:30, and partially because today I'm alive and very much awake, fueled by excitement and driven by the realization that today marks perhaps the most significant milestone in our lifetimes to date. For me, senior year has felt a bit like a last stand, half running, half staggering through the finish line. Most of us were tragically stricken with that thing they call senioritis, which we all claimed to have as juniors, but never truly understood until this year, when we found ourselves, for example, legitimately conducting a cost-benefit analysis on the pros and cons of going to early morning band rehearsal, as opposed to taking that extra hour of precious sleep. Yeah. All right, so maybe that example was just me, but the underlying principle is applicable to most of us. Until 3 days ago, I had to ask a teacher for permission to use the restroom. In contrast, this year, for the first time for many of us, we had to make a huge decision that will, at least to some extent, have a large impact on the course of our coming years, answering that inevitable question, what are you doing after high school? Admittedly, over the last year, some of us, myself included, may have been a bit too focused on the end result. We find ourselves thinking about what we can do to get ahead, to fit the mold of what we think college admissions committees and scholarship selection boards and future employers will be looking for in us. Senior year, and high school in general, has been marked by some truly transformative milestones, and I've found that the most important things about high school aren't anything that will ever have a place on a resume or an application. The real personal formation takes place in the moments, experiences, lessons, and genuine friendships that we take away from the whole thing. I'd like us all to take a minute to recall an image of ourselves in the 8th grade, sweatpants, bad haircuts and all, and seriously appreciate how much we've grown in order to get here. Today, graduation, has been the light at the end of the tunnel for a really long time, but it was just relatively recently when it became a tangible reality. At the risk of sounding cliched, I think it is really important to recognize the gift we've been given in receiving an education in such an awesome place. I'm the son of a teacher, and I know for a fact that a ton of people have heavily invested in all of us as individuals along the way. One way or the other, we just completed 13 years of public education, and what to do with that is now up to us. Roosevelt's class of 2017 has got incredible people going in about 500 different life paths. You are heading head-on into the workforce, learning a trade, joining the military, shipping off to college, and traveling the world. The bottom line that I'd like to leave with all of us today is this. Please do not grow up. Not yet. We are so young, and we have the rest of our lives to worry about things. So as high school graduates, let's please enjoy youth and make the most of whatever tomorrow brings. Thank you.
Our next speaker is Caroline Moriarty. She was involved in orchestra, choir, debate, student council, DECA, Link Crew, and National Honor Society while at Roosevelt. Her refreshing personality would be described as ambitious, compassionate, intuitive, and sincere. She is so honored to speak today. Caroline Moriarty.
Class of 2017, can we just take a second? The late nights, the long hours, the excessive amount of coffee and various energy drinks, the frantic conversations about semester tests, and the last-minute studying worked. We're graduating. Congratulations to each and every one of you. Our hard work has finally paid off with this fake diploma that we take back to Roosevelt to exchange after we pay our fines. We did it. We couldn't have done this without teachers, administrators, and faculty who helped us to not only learn the unit circle and the different types of clauses, but also how to manage our time, how to work together, and navigate the ups and downs of high school. On behalf of the graduating class, I'd like to thank the entire staff of Roosevelt for the hard work they've put in to make us better students and better people. I'd also like to thank all of the parents and family members here today. You're the ones who have really been there for us, and your support for our endeavors, academic and otherwise, is really appreciated. When I was looking for a topic everyone could relate to for this speech, I went through so many ideas that I literally Googled Roosevelt High School to find options. While our school district webpage didn't inspire me, I did realize that Teddy Roosevelt, the namesake of our school, was an unconventional guy. I also came to the conclusion that his actions could inspire us better than any ideas from a nervous 18-year-old. South Dakotans like us know what he looks like from Mount Rushmore, but when people look deeper, they learn that he lived his life with courage and vitality. Roosevelt's first lesson to us as we leave high school is to never be afraid to take risks and do what's right. For instance, during his presidency, he participated in a boxing match that left him blind in one eye, not the typical action of a president. Similarly, he was the first president to entertain a black man in the White House, hosting dinner with Booker T. Washington and his family, amidst political backlash. He knew these actions were valiant, therefore, he risked his reputation and his health, as well as followed his conscience, even if his choices weren't typical. Despite being popular with the people, Roosevelt wasn't loved by his party, which leads us to the second lesson, of not being afraid to fail. It would have been easy for him to just listen to the party leadership and do what they wanted. Instead, he championed policies that were very different from his predecessors. Notably, Roosevelt delegated almost 200 million acres to be used for national forests, reserves, and wildlife areas. After his presidency, the conservative wing of the Republican Party and President Taft tried to roll back all of his reforms. Instead of giving up, he again ran for president under his own Bull Moose party. While he didn't win the election, he is credited with running the most successful third-party campaign in American history, inspiring each of us to fight, even though we may fail. Finally, the last lesson is don't be afraid to change. Besides being a dedicated conservationist, Roosevelt campaigned for peace. But when the Spanish-American War broke out, he altered his stance and created a volunteer cavalry that later came to be known as the Rough Riders. On San Juan Hill, he led his men to victory. Our mascot, and Roosevelt himself, remind us that ideals may need to be altered based on circumstances, so we can't be afraid to change. Let's each of us use Roosevelt's unending courage as an example to help us change the world, because we, like him, aren't afraid to fail, to change, to take risks, or to do what is right. No matter where the future takes us, college, technical school, the military, work, or whatever amazing plans you've dreamed up, I want everyone to remember that you'll always have Roosevelt High School supporting you, because we are Roosevelt, we are one. Thank you.
I now present to you the Roosevelt Concert Choir under the direction of Robin Starks Holcomb. This choir has sung in many places such as New York, Los Angeles, the North Central Division of the American Choral Directors Association, and the Kennedy Center. Today, they will be singing New Beginnings.
chapter, we will have a new beginning. Even though the time we had is gone, every time we close a chapter, we will have a new beginning. We know endings start, a new beginning. You have changed us, have made us part of who we are. We will carry you in our hearts, in our hearts. You have changed us, have made us part of who we are. We will carry you in our hearts, in our hearts. Every time we close a chapter, we will have a new beginning. Even though the time we had is gone, every time we close a chapter, we will have a new beginning. We know endings start, a new beginning. There are people in your life who stay with you forever.
Thank you again for sharing your musical gifts with us today. Both of you guys, let's hear it for them one more time. You guys look great. Today is a day of celebration and a milestone, no doubt, but it's also a time to remember what all that you've experienced and contributed to Roosevelt High School. I'm proud of each and every one of you for the effort you put forth not only to graduate, but to make Roosevelt a better place. When I think of this class, I think of a group of young people who helped Roosevelt become a special place where all people are a vital part of a unified community. At the beginning of this year, I challenged the entire school to be a little different than maybe what you're seeing in the national headlines. In a country that seemed divided in many ways, the challenge was to understand that we're a part of a greater community of Roosevelt High School. And although that there would be challenges throughout the year, we're in this together as one. I couldn't have chosen a better group to lead this endeavor than the senior class of 2017. They rose to the occasion and helped us develop our theme that will carry on at Roosevelt. We are Roosevelt, we are one. Let's practice that one more time. I want this group, hey, we got a little interaction here, you've been sitting for a while. This side is going to be We Are Roosevelt. This side's going to be We Are One. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Little louder. All right. Awesome. Thank you guys, really, for all you did this year to bring out that leadership, to help drive that in the school, and it really made a difference and we can feel it. And you guys led the way on it, and I appreciate that. This year I asked the faculty to share thoughts about you as a group. Just a few of the comments I received back were intelligent, involved, high-achieving, committed, tightly woven in friendships, humble, selfless, outgoing, phenomenal. And Mrs. Kiki Nelson commented, I just keep thinking of that Ralph Waldo Emerson quote. I guess I'm not really sure who sits around and thinks of Ralph Waldo Emerson quotes that often, but she did. What lies behind us and what lies before us are small matters compared to what lies within us. And when we bring that, or what is within us, out into the world, miracles happen. Especially in an uncertain time politically and otherwise, I do not worry about the future looking at these kids, she said. It's pretty bright. I can't wait for them to bring what is within them out into our world. And I tell people all the time, because I get to work with you, and so do the teachers, that we're in good hands. It might seem like things aren't so good here and there, but they don't know how awesome you are. And when you bring that out into the world and do your best there, you're going to do a great job. And we are in good hands. So today, be proud of your accomplishments, just as we're proud of all of you. You will always be a part of the Roosevelt community, and I thank you for all you've done for us. What we hope you will take from RHS is confidence, passion, and the skills and abilities to achieve your goals. You're a part of us, and we're a part of you. Congratulations. In a moment, I'm going to read some of the accomplishments that you've achieved as a class and individuals. While these are things that people have achieved while in high school, the truth of the matter is that today you all stand on equal ground as graduates. What you choose to do from this point forward is up to you, but always remember that the people in this arena tonight, this afternoon, are here for you and believe in you. You're ready. Good luck. Here are just a few of the incredible accomplishments of the class of 2017. Among the members of this class are 532 of you ready to graduate right now, 127 Regent Scholars, 57 Presidential Scholars, 7 National Merit Finalists, and I have to comment that South Dakota had 30. So 7 of the 30 were from Roosevelt High School. 68 AP Achievement Award winners, 21 AP Scholars, 11 AP Scholars with Honors, 12 AP Scholars with Distinction, 85 National Honor Society members, 11 seniors earned a 4.0 for all 4 years, 1 Boys State Governor, 1 Boys State Lieutenant Governor, 1 Girls State Lieutenant Governor, which is also an incredible thing when you think about it. There's only 4 of those spots, and 3 of those were taken from Roosevelt High School students. 1 Argus Leader All-Star, 3 team titles in softball, bowling, and baseball, numerous all-conference and all-state honorees, 20 all-state choir members, 13 honors choir members, 10 all-state band members, 3 all-state jazz band members, 12 all-state orchestra members, and all of you. Another thing that I comment often on is how you are connected to the world around you, to the community, and your service hours, you're willing to help, your activity in social issues is excellent. You've been a truly outstanding class. Today, most importantly, you're all going to become high school graduates. We're very proud of you and your accomplished. Ladies and gentlemen, it's with great pride that I present you the graduating class of 2017. Presenting the diplomas to the class of 2017 are school board members Todd Tolke and Carly Ryder and Kent Alberty. Reading the names are Roosevelt High School assistant principals Mr. Mark Hofer and Mrs. Laura Rader. Ushers, please prepare the presentation of the diplomas.
Jessica Wynn. Elda Dubala. Dalton Gailey. Quincy Hansen. Morgan Johnson. Kaylee Mediger. Kaylor Regals. Kira Ward. Christopher Ersfeld, Jr. Caroline Moriarty.
Braden Cricky.
Sarah Adress.
Dawson Kruger.
Hans Aguirre Salazar.
Kenneth Kruger.
Michaela Arndt.
Peyton Cruz.
Nicholas Arndt.
Shakar Kumar.
Nicholas Ahrens.
Amy Coomer.
Laramie Elbers.
Austin Kusler.
Tyler Elbers.
Kayla Lafferty.
Alexander Albrecht.
Matthew Lamb.
Leslie Alcantar Haregi.
Jacob Larson.
Justin Aldrich.
Lucas Latza.
Hussein Ali.
Megan Lee Burton.
Sierra Allen.
Michael Leffring.
Reem Al-Sulamawi.
Lauren Leisinger.
London Amon.
Cami Lenzengraf.
Philip Amankwa.
Zane Leonhard.
Jordan Amick.
Kimberly Lewis.
Samantha Amick.
Seth Lean.
Rebecca Amison.
Jared Lindgren.
Glenna Cristomo Antonio.
Jason Lopez.
Melania Aaron Basich.
Alexis Lorez.
Raquel Armijo.
Nishan Lovejoy.
Isaiah Augustine.
Kylie Ludwig.
Abigail Osted.
Abigail Lund.
Nathaniel Ayalu.
Lexus MacDonald.
Jamie Baird.
Andrew Martin.
Haley Baker.
Bobby Martinez Jr.
Keandra Ball.
Joseph Mattia.
Caitlin Barber.
Emily Moss.
Haley Barnhart.
Jesse Maynard.
Landon Bartles.
Jacob McInich.
Michaela Baymiller.
Ronnie McCarter.
Alexandra Bechtel.
Hannah McCarty.
Jasmine Benning.
Griffin McClendon.
Malcolm Benoit.
Tayden Mayer.
Sarah Benson.
Raquel Meligard.
Cammie Berglund.
Catherine Mertz.
Selma Bersati.
Christopher Mielitz.
Zachary Beznaska.
Julia Miller.
Alyssa Beerwagen.
Mason Miller.
Austin Bowen.
Rodney Miller.
Brady Borma.
Taya Mitzel.
Maisha Bogus.
Michelle Mix.
Shayna Boggs.
Nathan Molina.
Austin Bullish.
Jessame Montgomery.
Taylor Bonestro.
Douglas Morales.
Samuel Bubar.
Jonathan Moran.
Jordan Borns.
Antonio Moran Jr.
Zoe Boer.
Cindy Moratia.
Logan Boyles.
Chansley Morris.
Sabrina Brand.
Mosa Moshushu.
Brian Brave.
Kobe Moss.
Allison Bren.
Taylor Moyer.
Justine Brisky.
Deja Ann Meal.
Alexander Brentingham.
Isaac Nelson.
Chloe Brown.
Brandon Nelson.
Spencer Brown.
Tiffany Nelson.
Alexandria Brummett.
Epshana Neopani.
Grace Buckland.
Novia Newroth.
Jalen Bowie.
Nicholas Newman.
Malik Burkett.
Rachel Wynn.
Austin Burmeister.
Michaela Nix.
Peyton Butler.
Taryn Northrup.
Otanil Caballero.
Rachel Novak.
Jacoby Callaway.
Alexis Nutbrock.
Sayante Canton.
Michael Obala.
Yasin Cardona.
Jordan Oberg.
Gifty Carr.
Kyra Obermeyer.
James Carrig.
Carlos Oseguera.
Carter Carstens.
Dylan Oshner.
Michaela Cartret.
Kelsey O'Connell.
Lisbeth Castro.
Marley Onstead.
Caden Chamberlain.
Marcus O'Keefe.
Haley Chapman.
Lexi Olson.
Blake Chesley.
Brittany Onerath.
Peyton Christensen.
Gage Parker.
Joshua Sid.
Noah Parker.
Maxwell Cool.
Dylan Patswald.
Lucas Crane.
Nicholas Peterson.
Susmita Dahal.
Christian Pepper.
Maria Damjanovic.
Ryan Peters.
True Davidson.
Leisha Peterson.
Hannah DeHogue Cleaver.
Nemina Petkovic.
Elmer Delembasik.
Mackenzie Phillips.
Alexander Denovan.
Peter Phillips.
Caitlin DeRocher.
Taylin Phillips.
Torrin Devericks.
Megan Pirette.
Alicia DeVries.
Christopher Poppinga.
Carter DeYager.
Aldo Poblano Hernandez.
Alexis Dietz.
Kate Porras Najira.
Riley Donnell.
Chase Potter.
Deontay Dowdell.
Brooke Powell.
Chase Duffy.
Garrett Powell.
Braden Dunnick.
Alexandra Price.
Christopher Dupek.
Justin Pump.
Eric Eckstein.
Chantel Quizada.
Trey Edwards.
Sydney Rosinski.
Colin Eichhorn.
Isaac Rademacher.
Amanda Eisenhower.
Anita Ray.
Cole Elwine.
Jacob Ramus.
Jenna Engbrecht.
Otto Ramirez.
Samuel Enriquez.
Trevor Rain.
Cassidy Erickson.
Nicholas Ratzloff.
Rebecca Esplund.
Kian Rao.
Isabella Evelynth Jensen.
Sydney Rowan.
Talisha Farley.
Kendrick Rawls.
Cayman Farr.
Nicole Reed.
Catherine Fee.
Margaret Reisman.
Jonah Fee.
Taylor Ryerson.
Celeste Felicia.
Madeline Roski.
Jonathan Fenning.
Tanner Rulin Hogue.
Alexander Fegan.
Kevin Reyes.
Allison Fisher.
Ashley Rice.
Jaden Fisher.
Lauren Richardson.
Alexander Fladmark.
Mercedes Rico.
Hayden Fodness.
Amber Ryerson.
Hannah Fortin.
Trayton Riley.
Jordan Fassell.
Alexis Roberts.
Alyssa Fox.
Amanda Roberts.
Decunda Francine.
Samuel Robinson.
Brittany Franken.
Hannah Robison.
Rachel Fredenberg.
Jaden Reblowski.
Cade Fredrickson.
Elijah Rodriguez.
Dominic Fryer.
Kevin Rodriguez Terrazas.
Ryan Fuchs.
Jake Romeline III.
Maya Gabrielson.
Nathaniel Rogers.
Bailey Gadbois.
Alexia Ronning.
Juan Escobedo Garcia.
Corey Rose.
Paula Garcia Rangel.
Hannah Ross.
Dylan Garrow.
Jesse Ross.
Rihanna Garza.
Alexandria Roth.
Ashala Gashaw.
Oscar Rubio.
Anthony Giannini.
Delaney Root.
Laramie Giles.
Emily Rositsky.
Cassidy Goldsmith.
Vanessa Salas.
Ashley Gomez.
Catherine Salazar.
Luis Gomez Alvarez.
Michaela Shar.
Abdulaziz Goshu.
Jasmine Schneider.
Carla Graciano Serenana.
Michael Schneider.
Tamia Green.
Kyle Shu.
Tate Groseth.
Miranda Schuler.
Samuel Greer.
Abigail Schultz.
Ashley Grosskreitz.
Jacob Schumacher.
Kyle Galbranson.
Montana Schumacher.
William Gutierrez Cervantes.
Rachel Selberg.
Samantha Hagebach.
Shaylee Severson.
Megan Heyer.
Daniel Schur.
Mohammed Hamid.
Kenzie Schubert.
Giovanni Hamilton Hogan.
Logan Siebenhaller.
Shayla Hamley.
Madeline Simons.
Amila Hamzik.
Jack Simonson.
Elijah Handy.
Jacob Schavold.
Elena Hansen.
Patience Slocum.
Olivia Herringer.
Sarah Smith.
Dylan Hardy.
Zachary Snaza.
Dawson Harvey.
Gunnar Snell.
Jordanis Hassan.
Tara Snewstead.
Robin Hatcher.
Ashton Spurley.
Max Hawkins.
Brandon Spurlock.
Damon Hayen Patzloff.
Bailey Stonkey.
Abby Heberly.
Jacqueline Stanford.
Christian Heilman.
Jeremy Stokes.
Kayla Hine.
Peyton Stoley.
Thane Hine.
Mariah Stotterow.
Maggie Henderson.
Langdon Sully.
Dylan Herman.
Logan Sutton.
Beverlyn Herrera Juarez.
Spencer Swedland.
Kylie Hare Panal.
Brett Zamansky.
Brooklyn Hilfers.
Samuel Tarpla.
Mariah Hinton.
Logan Terry.
Molly Hodson.
Kaylin Trevine.
Grace Hofer.
Jasmine Thompson.
Joseph Hofer.
Mark Thorin.
Destiny Hoffman.
Gage Tift.
Tristan Hoffmeyer.
Bethany Tooley.
Alexander Hoiberg.
Skylar Topol.
Elise Holcomb.
Yanesis Torres Quinos.
Jade Hopkins.
Than Tran.
Michelle Horkey.
Ariana Tresmonte.
Nathan Haruska.
Kenley Tercios Pielitz.
Eric Huber.
Banpin Tulam.
Cassie Hubert.
Jacob Utek.
Tucker Huggins.
Eric Van Edie.
Jonathan Hulsher.
Maya Vanderlinde.
Elizabeth Vega.
Isaac Vanderwold.
Belma Husakovich.
James Van Huvelen II.
Mohammed Hussein.
Logan Van Rokel.
Cassie Wynn.
Chase Vaughn.
AJ Imberry.
Wendy Mendoza.
Seth Iverson.
Connor Versteg.
Tyson Jan.
Bryce Walls.
Tatiana James Molina.
Andy Wayne.
Kara Jennings.
Isaiah Warrant.
Maria Jensen.
Teddy Warwick.
Caitlin Jesse.
Patience Way.
Austin Johnson.
Cody Weber.
Davis Johnson.
Matthew Weber.
Aaron Johnson.
Madison Wise.
Catherine Johnson.
Jaden Welch.
Brooklyn Youngling.
Corrine Wells.
Andrew Josco.
Maureen Wells.
Gabriel Josco.
Emalif Wordy.
Dennis Juarez Arden.
Kylie Werner.
Jillian Justinson.
Mackenzie West.
Jessica Kading.
Jacob Wempner.
Krista Cheyenne Kading.
Rachel Wickie.
Savannah Carberg.
Hannah Wilkening.
Zumakar Kasim.
Shaquila Williams.
Kiara Kaufman.
Kaylee Wilson.
Alexis Kellen.
Delana Jo Winkle.
Miranda Kelly.
Bradley Whitrock.
Jesselyn Ketchum.
Kiara Whitrock.
Taylor Kidwell.
Andrew Walters.
Michaela Keenest.
Cassandra Wright.
Kelly King.
Jesse Wright.
Shaylee King.
Christian Wolf.
Erica Kingsley.
Christian Yanez Hernandez.
Matthew Knox.
Raul Yanez Hernandez.
Cole Knutson.
Justice Yellow.
Kiana Kep.
Flynn Yost.
Jacob Coles.
Noe Zenon.
Seba Koikoi.
Cole Zwar.
Alexis Colts. Mema Cora. Jesse Kornman. Kobe Cortan. Lindsay Kuyate. Abigail Kovaleski. Class of 2017, please rise. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the graduated class of 2017.
back here, you can just toss your music in it and get out of here. We'll take care of it.